filming.
That's good.
Thank you. Great. All the way in there. Thank you.
Okay, we're carrying out what we call a knife arch operation, which is something we started in the last few weeks, and we're starting to move around Westminster. The idea of it is to show the community that we're responding to their concerns around knife crime. We use it to prevent knife crime and also to detect knife crime. So the message people will see tonight is we're out here. Hopefully they'll know then not to bring knives into this part of Westminster. And equally we will hopefully catch people trying to come through here today carrying a knife. And really the beauty of this in this narrow alleyway is we will see those that turn around and try to walk the other way. And we have plainclothes officers at each end who will pick up on what we call the turnarounds. We've been going about 40 minutes and we've already detained 3 people. Not for knives, unfortunately, but for possession of drugs. So it's very much about looking at people when they see this knife arch and they see these officers, looking at how they are going to respond, whether they're going to turn around and walk the other way or whether they're going to discard something on the floor. So it's a bit of detection and a bit of prevention. A couple of weeks, I would say we started properly last week and we're now going to ramp them up, so we're doing more and more of these, and over the coming weeks and months until we get knife crime under control, we will keep popping up all around Westminster with these operations. The beauty of this kit that we have here is we can collapse it up, put it in the police van and move to another location, set it up, so we don't have to stay in any one location for too long because people get to know we're here. So tonight they will move on from here in a minute to another location and keep moving around. So that it's the surprise aspect is really important to us. So we look at the hotspot areas for knife crime. This is obviously one of them here in Soho, and then we look for the environmental factors like this long narrow sort of passageway, so we can easily find someone who doesn't want to come down it because we're here and who's going to turn around and walk the other way. So we tend to pick these sort of locations, but in this area. I think we've gone through stages in the past when it has been quite bad, but this is really alarming. We all take it really personally every time someone dies, particularly in my area. First thing in the morning I'm looking at is to see what's happened overnight. So we do care passionately about the local community. So it is a worrying time that we're in at the moment, but the actual instance of serious violence is pretty low. There's a lot of knife carrying, but not so much actually resulting in injury. Well, if anybody asks me, I would love lots more officers. The more officers we have, the more of these sorts of operations we can roll out. And being visible in the community is really important. We need to get more intelligence coming in. So yes, the more officers I have, the better. But I would say that really it's a matter for the Commissioner and the Home Secretary to sort out the police numbers. Well, obviously the Commissioner's stepped up the policing now around knife crime. We're into what we call Operation Sceptre Plus. So this is just one of those tactics now that we're pushing, and we'll just keep bidding for more police officers to come in. These guys aren't actually Westminster officers, they're from what we call the task force. So we put a bid in to help police in Westminster. They've come along today to help us. So we'll keep doing stuff like that to enhance the number of officers that we've got out in Westminster.